Hello friends, this is Wasim Asghar. Welcome to this video. Today we are going to answer a crucial question that you may have on your mind, and that is whether pursuing FE electrical and computer exam is really worth the effort or not. Let's dive into this question as to why FE electrical and computer exam can be a game changer for you and your career in the short term, the medium term, and the long term. The FE electrical and computer exam is a key professional recognition. It is not just a test. It is a first step in becoming a licensed professional engineer, which is a mark of distinction in the engineering world. Just like doctors are proud of putting MD next to their name, the lawyers are proud of having professional designation, the accountants, the CPAs, the CFAs, the CMAs, the registered nurses, and so on. Similarly, in order to get recognized as a professional in the field of engineering, you have to get the P license, and the first step in getting your P license is passing the FE electrical and computer exam. What are the benefits of passing the FE electrical and computer exam and getting your EIT certificate as a final year student or a recent graduate? For recent graduate and final year students, passing the FE electrical and computer exam demonstrates a strong foundation in engineering principles, making you a more attractive candidate to employers. In fact, you can search Indeed, Monsters, any job portal, and you're gonna find that if you are looking for an entry-level position in electrical engineering, chances are that the employer would have outlined that they prefer candidates who have EIT certification and pass the FE exam. In a crowded job market, this can help you stand out, and that designation, that certification speaks volumes about your technical competency, about your discipline, about your dedication towards the profession. Now, how can the FE electrical and computer exam help you if you are an intermediate or experienced engineer? For those of you who already have some experience under your belt, you have 2, 3, 4, 5 years of experience, have been working in the industry, have a decent title, are settled in a decent position, the FE exam and the EIT certification can help you get a slingshot effect and propel your career, because now all of a sudden you will be qualified from promotions. You can potentially negotiate a better salary at your current employer. You can potentially be entitled to a bonus. It will be a mark of distinction amongst your peers, and you will be more trusted with your technical competency. Now, you might be wondering as to why the employers care about EIT certification. Why do they care about whether you've passed the FE electrical and computer exam or the FE exam in general or not? Is your 4 years of undergraduate studies, your bachelor's degree, diploma not enough? The fact of the matter is that the employers recognize that you have completed 4 years of undergraduate studies, but there are also state level requirements that need to be met in order to become a professional engineer. And if an employer has to choose between a PE and another engineer, typically, especially if they are in certain industries, they will lean more towards a professional engineer as compared to a unlicensed engineer. So because of these state requirements, because of the fact that engineering is a regulated profession, they recognize that a person who is already working towards or has passed the FE electrical and computer exam is on his or her way towards a PE license. And it's not only just the employers. In fact, there are some graduate schools who even at an undergraduate level require you to pass the FE electrical and computer exam if that's your stream, or FE mechanical if you're a mechanical engineer, FE chemical if you're a chemical engineer. They have FE exam as a passing requirement for you to graduate at undergraduate level. I know in Texas there are a few schools for graduate students who are pursuing a master's. In order for them to graduate, they have to take the FE exam if they haven't already passed the FE exam in the past in order to meet the graduation requirements. Now, you might be wondering as to why is that the case? Why is this exam so much recognized, so much valued by the employers, by universities and colleges? Well, the reason is that the FE electrical and computer exam practically tests you on entire undergraduate coursework. There are 110 questions that you have to answer in 5 hours and 20 minutes. The exam is divided into a morning session and an afternoon session. There are 17 sections starting from math all the way to software and everything in between. Some of these sections are math, probability, ethics, journal type of sections like engineering economics. Then you have core electrical topics like circuits, linear systems, power systems, electronics. Then you have computer sections such as computer networks, digital systems, software engineering, computer systems, and a bunch of miscellaneous topics like controls, electromagnetics. So all in all, in this 5 hours and 20 minutes, which a lot of my students tell me that is the most difficult exam that they have ever taken, you are basically being tested on entire undergraduate coursework. And the exam is not necessarily easy. You can check the website www.nces.org where you'll find the passing scores. It's not that every person who takes the exam passes, and the passing percentage changes, but the fact of the matter is that you have to put in the time and effort over several months in order to properly prepare for this exam, even if you're a recent graduate. Obviously, there are exceptions. There are folks who are able to pass this exam in a few weeks of preparation, but those are typically the outliers. You can do your own research, especially when you go through the specification. You're going to find that in order for you just to go through some of those sections, it's going to take a lot of time and effort. The not so obvious reason why I recommend folks to go for the FE exam, even if you don't right away see any value, you might be working at a job where they don't necessarily require you to pursue your P license, but you can just imagine after having passed such a difficult exam, you would have a boost of confidence, and that confidence can translate into you pursuing more challenging career goals. And by going through all 17 sections, which I explained, practically covers your entire undergraduate coursework, it will also help you brush up your knowledge on some of those core technical areas and make you feel more competent and confident electrical engineer. One of the most common scenarios that I encounter with students who sign up for my FE electrical and computer exam preparation program, I have one-on-one Zoom calls with each and every one of my students. The typical profile is an electrical engineer who has been working in the industry for more than 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10, 15, sometimes 20 plus years, and is well established in his or her career, is recognized by the employer, somebody who can deliver on projects, somebody who is responsible, detail oriented, all the good qualities of an electrical engineer. But one thing that the employer or the supervisor or the manager cannot help this person with is to pass the exam, because they would have some clear-cut requirements for promotion. If you want to become a senior electrical engineer, if you want to become a principal electrical engineer, then the company might have a policy where you have to have your P license. Now, at this stage of the game, this person recognizes that it might be too late. Why did they waste so much time? Or why didn't somebody not tell them about the value of pursuing the P license early on in their career? Well, whatever has happened in the past has happened. You cannot go back and fix it. The best time to take this exam was when you graduated, and the next best time is today. So start your FE electrical and computer exam preparation if you want to stay in the industry and practice as a technical engineer, because this credential will open tons of opportunities for you, both at your current employer and outside in the industry, because you will be recognized by other professional engineers who have gone through these hurdles, obstacles, have put in the time, and they do recognize and appreciate how difficult it is. The state is going to give you the privilege of stamping drawings, on sealing the documents. You will get that respect and honor, and that translates into you taking on more challenging roles and growing your portfolio of experience, learning new skills, and pushing the boundaries of what you thought was previously not possible. And who knows, down the road, you might also consider opening your own practice, providing consultancy. If you become a subject matter expert in a niche, and if you have accumulated a lot of experience, if you have a track record with your clients, then potentially it can open tons of other opportunities and you can be in business for yourself. So coming back to our first question, is FE electrical and computer exam worth the effort? The several months of preparation, the several weeks of preparation, long hours before work, after work, managing personal and professional time commitments. You might already have a very busy schedule in your life. You might already have a lot of demands on your time. But to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, this effort that you are going to invest in your pursuit of the P license is one of the best things that you can do in the short term, in the medium term, and in the long term for your career as a technical engineer, and that will continue on paying you dividends down the road. If you're interested in learning more about my FE Electrical and Computer Exam Preparation Program and the PE Power Exam Preparation Program, then please check out my website www.StudyforFE.com. I offer both on-demand exam preparation course as well as live training program. I've also authored several books on the topic of FE Electrical and Computer as well as the PE Power Exam preparation, and I've helped tons of students pass these exams in the first attempt. You can also check out tons of success stories on my YouTube channel. Some of those scenarios might resonate with you. Folks who have just graduated, folks who have been out of school for a while, people with non-electrical backgrounds passing these exams in the first attempt. I'm not trying to sugarcoat that this exam is going to be an easy journey. It takes a lot of time and effort, especially if you're already constrained in terms of time. But as I said, it's well worth the effort. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section of this video below. You can find tons of stories of my FE Electrical and PE Power students over here. And if you want to learn more about preparation of these exams, then click here to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.